The LA Clash is in the books. Was it everything we hoped it was? And should they do it again? Let's discuss it. This is Championship Insider.
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4, make room! Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
Hello everyone, thanks for watching. I'm your host Morgan Weeb. Yesterday, NASCAR held its LA Clash at the world famous LA Coliseum, and boy did it have everything. It had great short track racing, fun and exciting atmosphere, and some, but not too much, torn sheet metal. I want to address a few gripes I had with the event. Number one, please remove the halftime show. I'm only talking about the one that took place during the main feature. I didn't watch it, but I'm saying this because the racing was really good that we were seeing, and we could have had maybe 30 to 50 more laps if the halftime show wasn't a thing. And number two, Fox, please get your act together. The amount of bugs they had was unbelievable, and I'm someone who tends to give Fox a little more forgiveness as they have given me so many childhood memories in regards to NASCAR. Fox has 2 weeks to fix things up before the Daytona 500. Now on to the good stuff. The first thing I want to address is the very highly debated choice to move the number placement. For me, personally, once the race got going, I didn't really mind it. Granted, this was the first time seeing it, and my opinion can change over the course of the season. Next thing I want to mention, non-on-track related, is Tony Stewart is fantastic behind the mic. He did tend to shy away from talking when his team struggled, i.e. the Eric Almirola crash, but Clint Boyer kept him honest. I really hope they announce Stewart as the full-time color commentator, but I won't hold my breath. Third amazing thing was the racing that didn't have Ty Dillon on track. I don't know what he was thinking today, because he was a train wreck. He had run-ins with everyone. He also made 2 costly restart violations, one that kept him from advancing to the main feature when he went before the restart zone. I was surprised no one had words with Dillon post-race. Moving on to the main event, I thought the racing was fantastic. Lots of bumping and banging, but nothing as bad as what Ty Dillon brought. The only thing I took issue with was Kyle Larson junking Justin Haley, who was balling out all day, which included winning his heat race. I understand why Larson was mad, but I thought that what he did was a little bit much, and I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan. He is my favorite active driver. I also loved watching Kyle Busch and Joey Logano battle for the win in the closing laps. I did wish Tyler Reddick could have been involved, as he looked great early until mechanical issues took him out. I said this race had everything, and that includes tempers flaring. At one point during the race, Eric Jones and Ryan Blaney got together, and Blaney got the short end of the stick. Blaney then got out of his car and threw his neck restraint, also called a Hans device, at Jones's car. Blaney's anger showed us just how much drivers wanted to win this race. A couple drivers I do want to give props to are Eric Jones, who finished 4th in the main feature. I think this season could be what Jones needs to turn his career around. Ryan Preece also really stood out as he got Rick Ware Racing into the main event. This speaks more to Preece's skill rather than Rick Ware Racing as an organization. I'm not saying they can't become a top tier team, but I don't think it happens overnight. My final topic I want to go over before I give the race a rating is how did the next gen car debut? I thought it was a really good showing. Yes, there were a few issues, but it really didn't take away from the racing aside from Tyler Reddick having drivetrain issues while leading under the yellow. The composite body was a huge lifesaver as we saw a few drivers put it to the test. It took quite a hit to do any major damage, as Eric Almirola found out. So what's my rating for this race? I give it an 8 out of 10. Lots of good, but a few things to improve, and I'm sure NASCAR will be listening to feedback, as they probably aren't going to be doing this just one and done. But I'm just one guy on the internet. Let me know what you think of the LA Clash down in the comments below. Be sure to also like this video and subscribe to Championship Insider for more racing content. Until next time, I'm Morgan Weeb. Have a good day, everyone.